Congressman Dan Meuser. Congressman, look, you're the lifelong son. Your father was a lifelong NYPD detective, excuse me. So you know better than ever the role the police play. I mean, explain what do Democrats not understand about the reality of actually taking money, dismantling the police force?
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Ash. Good to be with you. Yeah, my dad retired a number of years back as a detective. And look, the blue line is the difference between hostilities and civility. The left has had some bad ideas, but you never improve liberalism with more liberalism. I'm sorry to say, the idea of defunding our police force is an absolutely terrible idea. This thing started, right? We all agreed it was an absolutely awful tragedy. All the police chiefs throughout my district, my dad, others, Philadelphia policemen I spoke to said, this officer deserves to be tried for murder. This was terrible. But then the whole cause got hijacked. As a matter of fact, I met an African-American minister at a protest, and he said, my cause has been hijacked by these rioters and by these looters and this crazy idea of defunding the police.
Yeah, I mean, you'd agree perhaps that there is need for reform, another look at how training is conducted and who becomes a police officer. I mean, that's a separate issue, but to defund is, one extreme too far, surely.
Well, we all know the vast majority of police officers are great people, men and women. They train, care. Again, I was at this peaceful protest. For the most part, it was peaceful. The language was peaceful. And the police officers there, these young men and women, had sadness in their eyes because people were calling them murderers and saying, blank the police. And here they are in gear, and they wake up every morning to truly protect and serve. Yes, we need solutions. Defunding the police is only going to make the situation worse. And it's a little fearful sometimes that's what we think that sometimes that's what they want to do. But let's think positively. Let's think about solutions. And yes, we need transparency when an occurrence occurs, when there's so-called police brutality or a grievance filed. We need accountability. What was this Chauvin doing still on the force after 18 grievances and on record, right? I mean, really bad ones too, Ash. I mean, he chased down a perpetrator with others and the guy was killed, and he once shot somebody twice in the abdomen. I mean, that's some violent situations that truly, and then there was 16 others. And we need better communication. Yesterday, the President of the United States, President Donald J. Trump, had stakeholders, had the peacemakers who want to be peacemakers in his office. We need more of that on the local level. And I know we all want to be a part of it. We want to be part of the solution, not continuing this problem.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to switch gears if I can now, Congressman. You want to crack down on virus-related scams. The FTC says 20% of phone and internet customers have been affected by these scams, which is dreadful. So the question to you is, what can we do about it?
Well, first thing we got to do is message. We've already had well over 50,000 scams, attempts anyway, on record where people report. Very often it's older folks. They're being told that they need their bank account information in order to send them the recovery funds. So first thing we need to do is send a strong message, and secondly, put them on notice that if they scam during this crisis, the penalty is going to be far more severe than it was before, and we're coming after you. I was very happy. Congressman Tom Suozzi from Nassau County is the co-sponsor with me on the Scams Act. Scams Act is against swindlers, con artists, and manipulators. And you do that to the good people during this crisis. We want them to know we're coming for them.
Well, good. Get that message out there. Congressman Dan Meuser, thank you, Dan, for joining us. We much appreciate it today. Thank you.
Thanks, Ash.